California Grill, a signature fine dining experience at Walt Disney World, but is it worth it? Find out today on Walt Disney World Adults Only. Welcome, Royal Highnesses. I'm Dan, and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only. Today we're going to be talking about California Grill, which is a signature fine dining restaurant located at the very top of Disney's Contemporary Resort. At the end of this video, I'll be giving you my top tips for a visit here, and these are really good ones, so stay until the end. Before we start with our experiences though, please tell us in the comments below, have you been to California Grill and how was your experience? Okay, here we go. I'll start by giving you some information about the California Grill before I move across to my co-presenters and very good friends to find out their experiences of dining there. California Grill is a signature fine dining restaurant and lounge located on the 15th floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort. This is an award-winning restaurant with an ever-changing menu in line with seasonal produce. Like California, this restaurant offers a whole array of culinary treats to satisfy all tastes. It boasts some of the best sushi in the whole of Walt Disney World, as well as offering oven-fired pizzas, unique salads, succulent meats, and delicate fish options. The desserts here can only be described as decadent. And on top of all that, you'll find one of the most extensive wine lists here as well. One of the best kept secrets at Walt Disney World is the Sunday Brunch that is offered here during normal times. Here you'll be lavished with unlimited mimosas, live entertainment, and astonishing entrees. I know that Taylor has tried the brunch, so I won't steal her thunder. On top of all this restaurant boasts panoramic views from the very top of the Contemporary Resort, and even has an outside observation deck with views across Seven Seas Lagoon and of Magic Kingdom theme park. This is particularly impressive at night during Happily Ever After, where you can watch the fireworks from the rooftop. They even pipe the music and the sounds onto the observation deck, which is absolutely incredible and one of my favourite things to do. Now, as you would imagine, this is not a cheap dining option. The price point is around $18 for an appetizer, $25 for the hand-rolled sushi, $50 for an entree, and $18 for a dessert. If you're using the Disney dining plan when it's being offered, this will cost you 2 table service credits per person. The dress code here is dressier, and I would 100% recommend you get your reservation here 108 days in advance. This is even more important if you want to dine at the time of the fireworks, or if you're booking the Sunday brunch. These reservations go very fast. I think that covers off the basics, but if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below, and I'll be very happy to answer them for you. Let's hear our experiences here then. Let's start with Courtney.
My experience with California Grill was for dinner. We had an earlier dinner reservation. Our reservation was for around 5:30. Because we went earlier, I wasn't as hungry for dinner for that time. So our meal was not a full meal. It was more appetizer-y with some drinks, but everything was still great. I had the Hearts of Romaine salad. It has blue cheese, bacon, sourdough croutons, but it was the avocado dressing that really piqued my interest. The salad came out, it was a little smaller than I had anticipated for the price, but the taste spectacular. If I'm ordering an adult beverage with dinner, I'm typically going to limit myself to one. I decided to go with the blackberry sour. Totally worth it. It was so good. It was so fresh. I'm a vodka girl, so definitely up my alley. Overall, my experience with California Grill was amazing. I wish that we had had the later time slot so that way we could watch the fireworks over dinner. I will go back one day and have a full dinner there for sure. One thing I'm also interested to try is brunch. That Bloody Mary bar is calling my name. Dan, did you enjoy dinner as much as I did?
Thanks, Courtney. California Grill is one of my absolute favourites and one of the few restaurants that I have to visit on every single trip. I'll gladly tell you about my experiences, but first let's hear from Taylor.
So I have only eaten at the California Grill for brunch while on the Disney dining plan. The food was great. You can order from the pretty large buffet that includes your cold cuts, your cheeses, sushi, a warm sticky bun option, and then classic breakfast foods, and also order from a pretty extensive menu. I had the stuffed French toast, which was very, very sweet, but very delicious, if you like French toast. My husband had the steak and eggs option, which was cooked perfectly and was really, really delicious. You also get a small tray of little macarons and other dessert options, which is a nice little touch with brunch. On the Disney dining plan, you get the endless mimosas like everyone else does at brunch, but you can also order another drink off of the drink menu, so my husband and I each had a glass of wine. The whole experience took about 2.5 hours, and I think the service was a little lacking when we were there, but because of the amazing views and you can keep getting up to get more food, it almost didn't matter. All of this being said, I would not pay out of pocket for brunch at the California Grill. With the 2 glasses of wine and all of the food, our bill would have been over $200, and in my opinion, that's not worth it. I can't eat that much food to make it worth it, but it was a great use of our 2 dining service credits on the Disney dining plan. So even though the food was good and the views were amazing, I don't think the California Grill for brunch is worth paying out of pocket and is only really worth it if you're on the Disney dining plan. Dan, do you want to try the California Grill brunch?
Thanks, Taylor. Actually, I don't want to try the brunch. Don't hate on me. The brunch reservation is so hard to get, but then takes up a large chunk of your day. It looks lovely, but I'm so satisfied with dinner and watching the fireworks from the roof that I think I'll just stick with that. And I know you're going to tell me that I can return with my receipt to go back up onto the observation deck to watch the fireworks, but I just can't see myself visiting one resort twice in the same day. So for now, I'm sticking with dinner. So for me, California Grill is extraordinary, and it's a must-visit restaurant for every single trip. I'm usually on the Disney dining plan, and this is a great use of 2 table service credits. I cannot remember what I've eaten here on every trip, but I can vividly recall what I had on my last trip. It was so delicious, I could almost still taste it. This restaurant just feels special, and people make a bit of an effort to dress up. You check in on the 2nd floor, where you're escorted to a private lift, which takes you straight up to the California Grill. The views from the restaurant are stunning and exciting, and the ambience is sophisticated and adult. The lighting is beautiful, and the theatre-style kitchen is encapsulated. On my last trip, I started with the heirloom apple salad, which came with fried ghost cheese, candied pecans, balsamic roasted grapes, 4 greens, and a dried cranberry mustard vinaigrette. As you can see, I'm not a salad person, but this was unbelievable. So fresh, and the flavour combinations worked so well. It was beautiful. For my entree, I had the oak-fired fillet of beef, which came with an aged Gouda macaroni and cheese, grilled sweet onions, sautéed spinach, and a steak sauce. The beef was so tender and juicy, it's making my mouth water right now just remembering it. But the star of the show, surprisingly, was the Gouda mac and cheese. This was the best mac and cheese I have ever had. Stunning. For dessert, I had lavender donuts, which was served with a blueberry gin jam, pistachio crumble, and blueberry frozen yogurt. They were light and tasted fresh and fruity. I remember that I had a really nice Pinot Noir here too. Then the main event, the fireworks from the roof. In summary, I love this place, and I cannot recommend it enough. So my advice is to get a reservation here and to time it so you're there for the fireworks. I have 2 top tips for you now. Number 1, if you can't get your reservation here, you can walk up to the podium and ask for a table in the lounge. You can get many of the menu items available in the lounge, but you also have access to the outside observation deck to watch the fireworks, so keep this as your backup plan. Tip number 2, as I mentioned earlier, if you cannot get your reservation for the time of the fireworks, provided it is on the same day and you keep your receipt, staff will allow you back up to the restaurant to watch the fireworks on the observation deck. So if you have an early reservation, you can come back to watch the fireworks later on. This is 100% worth doing.
Tell us in the comments down below what you think of the California Grill. Have you been there for brunch? Dinner? What was your favorite part?
For now though, thank you very much for watching. Please like this video by giving me the thumbs up.
Subscribe and hit that bell so you know when we drop new videos just for you.
And if you're not a member of our Fantasmic Facebook group, click the link below where we will be continuing this conversation. In the meantime though, remember, never grow up.